Hello and welcome to another edition of the Lynn Lowdown. And today we have Lilian Romero. That's Lilian with one L.
Yes.
As she does know, she's back with us. The last time you were here was like a couple of years ago, right?
A couple of years ago, I think, already, yes.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank you.
How are you?
It doesn't feel like 2 years already because, the year that we've been all hibernating, I feel like it has just been that, So, yes, it's been a while.
It's felt like it's taken 3 or 4 years out of everybody's life.
That's true.
2020.
That's true.
Man, we got a lot to talk about. First, how is everything going on at Leo since everyone has been returning to the office, to normal work type of deal? Tell me how's things been with you all.
For us, busy. We never stopped. We were always at the office. Our Head Start department was always there. For a while, they didn't have any kids, but in the centers, but they were out in the community dropping off food, anything that the families needed. For our community service department, the same thing was. They never stopped processing applications for fuel, any questions that clients had it. They were there. And for those few that were working from home, they were answering the phone just like if they were at work. We all took our equipment and it felt like we never left, so we have not stopped.
Yeah, how many requests or applications would you say that they receive throughout the year?
Oh my God! So this year we processed over 2,000 applications. And a lot of them were new clients. Our new clients increased this year, and our returning clients did not. And I think it's a lot of different factors. For utilities, for example, this year, because of COVID-19, they did not shut off the gas or the electricity, so that prevented clients to come in. We do expect that once they go back to the shut-offs, then that we will see an increase this coming year, which will start in October, November.
Okay, and those applications right now are still being accepted, or?
Well, people can still call us throughout the year, even when we are closed, because we take their name, their information. If they're new clients, we take their address, and we automatically send them an application. The first applications already went out. So some people will already started receive the application as of this week.
Oh, okay. Hey. You just mentioned it with the new client. Was that overwhelming a little bit for you all because so many new clients? And would you say the reason for it was more appreciative things that you were able to get new clients, that more clients found out that Leo exists and is there to help them? Because there's certain situations that people don't know what's the services that Leo offered, and now you have so many new clients. Is that just a good way for for businesses, I should say?
Yes, I guess we're actually an organization that, as a community action agency, everyone should know that we're there, and that we have services for them. But you still find some people that don't know. Before was because they had a job, they didn't have a need for us. But then things changed dramatically. People that never had a need now have a need, and it's been good for us to be able to be open throughout this time, because we also have foundations that came in. The Essex Community Foundation, for example, was one that came into us and talked to us at the beginning of COVID-19, and for us to be their backbone to disperse some funds that they were giving out. So we created immediately, of course, with the experience that we have in our community service department, we created a program. What are the forms that we needed? We partnered with other organizations. For some of them, it was the first time that we partnered with them. So for us, it actually we were able to build other relationships that we didn't have before. We also are getting very involved on food insecurity. So that's one of the things that we're doing. We do food distribution for our elders. We didn't stop with those things. So, like I said, it gave us an opportunity to build new relationships and strengthen some already established relationships.
And now you have the canvassing campaign going on. As you said, you were out in the community earlier today canvassing with Salem State students. Now just talk to us about this canvassing campaign that you all have going on.
Yeah, so this is something we always done. That was the other thing that we never stopped throughout the pandemic. We were always out. As of today, we have delivered over 1,000 bags. Those are tote bags. So if you are today, we were in the Highlands. I was specifically in the Washington Street corridor, so all those homes that have the little blue bag that says Leo, that was me with a student from Salem State. Today we hosted 5 of them. We do this every year with the exception of last year. We look forward to this event. So we were out in the Highlands. My staff was there, which I'm so lucky to have an amazing staff that coordinates all of that. As of today, we have participated into 7 community events that happened, and we have done 5 canvassing events with a total of over 1,000 bags that we have left in behind. And those are tote bags that people can use for the supermarket. But in the bags, there are gloves, there is hand sanitizers, there are masks, and tons of information about our programs, but more importantly, about COVID-19. What do you need to do to stay safe? Where do you need to call? Numbers to important numbers for them to know. And a reminder, of course, if for those who are still hesitant, that to really talk to their doctor, because whatever questions, whatever lingering questions that they still have, they can be answered. There's a scientific answer to some of those. And again, it's just to correct some of that misinformation that is out in the community. That's one of the key things that we are doing. And so, like I said, we're not going to finish. We're going to be doing this. We're going to continue to target certain pockets, because we want to make sure that those areas in the city that are not vaccinated yet, that the rate is still, the percentage is still very low. Those are our focus. So that's why today we were in the Highlands. So there was a total of 9 people, including me, out in the community, and we'll continue to do that. And people can follow us as well on our Facebook page, because we will be posting where we are. So that way, when they come home from work, or if they're out and about in the city, they'll come home and there might be a bag in there. So please utilize those EPE that we're packaging. Our staff is packaging in back at the office, and then we're out in the community. And we will do this all the way through December.
Just correct me if I'm wrong. You guys are you guys collaborating with Lynn Community Health Center or the city of Lynn with this canvassing?
Yes, we done. Yes, we always partner with, of course, with the city and the health center. The health center actually, we hosted them on our food distribution for elders, which happens once a month, and you have to sign up for that in advance and do all the process that is needed for that. So we had them in our parking lot. We have a tent, and we had some people that came in and got vaccinated. We piggyback on our food distribution because we want to make sure that the community knew that we were there. So the weekend before that, my team was out in the community right behind Leo, making sure that people knew that was going to be something available to them. So that was the mobile vaccine being that they have in their team that partnered with us. And we've done a couple of other events with the health center as well.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good work. That's really good work. Now, please let them know if they will need more information just on Leo and the services that Leo offers. Please give them the website, and also tell them lastly about the canvas one more time.
Yes.
Information they need to
know. You can always come to our office if you're at 156 Broad Street, of course. You can find us on our main website page, which is leoinc.org, or you can also look for us on Facebook. And for that, I always have to make sure that I give you the right information. And for that is Leo Lynn MA, same as Twitter. You can find that information in there. We're, like I said, we're doing campusing. We are actually partnering with the city as well. The other thing that we're doing, and yesterday was the last event that we're doing, but we're still including some of that information in our bags, is the Safe Lynn Streets. And if you notice, there are some bike lanes that you're starting to see on some of the main streets. So we're promoting a lot of the work that the city is doing and educating about, how to use the bikes safely. But yesterday at the Juneteenth event that they had, the diversity event that they had yesterday, we had a repair shop, a bike repair shop. We fixed over 16 bikes, and this is in collaboration with the city, of course, as well as the Department of Transportation, DOT, and their consultant, Tool Consulting, who is looking at the structures that we have. What do we need to do? What are those streets that need some signage and the uses of bikes? So we are doing a lot of promotion. We are as a community action agency, we do a lot of community engagement. We do old-fashioned community engagement, because my belief is that we need to go where people are at. That means within their neighborhoods. We should not be waiting for them to come to our office at Leo. Hence why, even throughout COVID-19, that is kind of what we did through our programs. Our staff was always there for community engagement. We were out in the community. Head Start was out in the community as well, dropping things off for their families. Our team in community services was there behind the locked door, unfortunately, processing and answering phone calls, because one of the things that was important to us as in the management team and Leo is that we didn't want people to just get a voicemail. We want live people to answer, especially when at the beginning of COVID-19, where you would call, and because so many of us had to adjust to how to do business from home, we were well positioned where most of us had laptops. So it was just an immediate change for us. We pivot immediately. Our phones, we plugged them out at home, and we called you from our work from home. You didn't even know that we were not at the office. Some of us were at home, but using still our equipment from Leo.
Awesome. That's a lot of great information. Continue the great work, and also if you see them out in public, just say hi or something like that. Just go up and say hi. You guys have been watching the Lynn Lowdown. I'm Mukala Kabongo. Have a great day.